Hey guys, John here, back with our blind playthrough of Strange Horticulture. Last time we started solving, what do they call it? We solved, we figured out what this little wheel thing was for. A Briar's disc or a Smuggler's disc. And then we solved this. And, in the meantime, we're just kind of like doing the day-to-day, you know what I mean? It's funny, you can pet the cat. I mean, I could pet my cats here, but, if you can't, then this is not bad. Yeah, it's very cluttered. And I'm sure it's going to get more and more cluttered. I don't know. I do just wish, like, this one, like, you get all these plants and you use them once, and that's basically it. And it's like, well, I kind of wish it was more like, oh, I have a plant that solves this problem or that problem. I don't know. The game is what it is, though, so, David Schaefer. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Yeah. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Beckfoot candle. Aha. Beckfoot candle. So this strange person is telling me where to find. Okay, where the hell is Beckfoot? And I wonder if you could find this stuff just by, like, clicking. You know what I mean? Just by clicking on the specific square. Okay, Beckfoot. Candle. So what, here? Like this square? Maybe. The candle leads me to east of Wastwater? It's supposed to be waste. To the north, the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. Oh, so we're in the UK. And we have a plant. All right. Interesting that, I'd almost expect, like, you'd have to know what the plant is first before you can harvest it. Because, I mean, technically, I guess it grows in the ground, but what if you found, like, flowers that grew on dead bodies, or, this one can only grow in the dark or something, you know what I mean? Like, different conditions and all that stuff. Instead, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Forest Vare. I've been talking to people around town trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. Excuse me. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. There's something I did not expect. They have made it clear they want me to stay away from the Servant. Okay. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. Okay. Is that this? Yes, it is. And a book entry. Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. They're not necessarily lined up. Okay, so Dranthium. You know, let's keep going. Oh, and yep, that. I'm in Trouse. Gentia. Eyebright. That's interesting. Pleasant, fresh aroma. Doesn't mean it filters the air. Deep blue flower. Flowers are deep blue, quite beautiful, really. Thin leaves, small purple red berries. It's weird, actually, because I would almost expect that we had... How I would kind of expect this game to go is... less like this, less of people come and then you solve their problems and they give you pages of your book, and more like... You know, you have the map and stuff and you'd have to do research. Or what I mean is you'd have to go out on expeditions, like, oh, you know, I heard a rumor about this place, let me go there, and then, oh, you have to go there a specific time, or the conditions have to be right, or whatever. Like, more of, I'm not knocking this, but it's just, this is different than you would expect. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying not to compare it to ideal stuff, because this is fine. This is a fine little loop, you know? Reuben Ward. I crept around Black Comb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Oh, that's not good. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. Oh. A couple things. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. So, there's the woman with the psychic visions that saw a beast, right? And then a woman in a mask or something like that, right? So, her, I think? Yeah, Face Swift. Yep, a woman, her face behind a behind a mask, and then her. Could be Simone, who knows? I see the long hair. Or it could just be someone else. But yeah, that's sort of interesting. Wild coal. Have I found that one yet? I have not. Oh, purple berries. Okay. Right, so it's probably this one. All right, there you go. Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up under unnatural light. Oh, we need to use the thing on it. Okay, well this is wild coal. Wild coal. What do I need to be? I assume it would show it without having to do the closer inspection thing. I mean, it's glowing anyway. And we probably haven't... Oh, nope, there it is. Well, maybe. Storing... Palliance? Was it Palliance? No. Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root. Norwood releases spores invisible. See, he talked about spores, but this is not... I mean, it could be Norwood. Norwood. But who knows? You know? Alright, anyway. Amy Sullivan. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick, milky liquid that will help relieve his stomach pains. I'm willing to try anything. Yeah, which one was that? I mean, and yes, I realize this is what I'm asking for, but... Yeah, what was it? Yeah, Bishop's Parasol. And... Okay... Yeah, it'd be nice to... Alright. It just feels like... I mean, that's great and all. We're doing it. And that's what I asked for. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you don't get anything from it. I don't know. Verona Green. Poor Ruben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual is performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void, tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Okay, it has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in the children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and The Servant and Master. There are hints of it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black Digitaris mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Northeast of Tibet, huh? Like what, all the way in the corner, or... I imagine they wouldn't necessarily put anything in the corners, but... Wide area of blackened ground here is known as the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. That's unfortunate looking. I'm not going to say what it looks like, though. Alright, what is it called? Digitatus mortis. But I don't have... I mean, it's the Latin name, obviously. Did, like, Death's Fingers or something? We probably don't have a thing for it yet. No. Yeah. Digitatus. Mortus. Not mortis. Mortus. Alright, let us end the day. It's the death's penises. It's, I mean, yeah, it's what it is, basically. And what do we got? Another little story thing. Oh, it's blank. I don't know what that means. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Everyday thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. So the runaway is the girl in the mask. Okay, well, my thought is, yes, of course. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. One, two. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Then again, I was thinking, like, if you were, like, in your guide, it was like, oh, to find this plant, you gotta look for 3 ravens circling at such and such time. Like, that is super vague and would probably be super annoying to find, you know what I mean? Okay, well, I don't know what this one is, but it's new. Alright, let us... David Schaefer. One from your librarian friend today. Okay. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Simone. Okay. I don't remember why... Oh no, Simone said something about Long Meg. She's like, oh, there's a plant, Long Meg, blah blah blah. So we've already solved that. That's cool though. Our archive is getting more full. Verona Green. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not, they've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If there ever was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat the servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a chat with this new Arda. Oh, there's a new one, huh? Oh, of course. And I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Okay. Oh, hang on. Devil's Nightcap. No. Mountain astery. Yes. Okay. There we go. Weeping Bell. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Ah, okay. Okay, which one was golden light? Norwood. Not Norwood. No. My brain cannot remember these things. Larkshine? No. It's like weeping something, right? Weeping Bell, there we go. Soft frilled leaves. Interesting that they look different, though. Okay, well, Weeping Bell. Thomas Green. Oh, look at that head. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I've taken great care transporting them. Okay. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Wow. Okay, I did not... Well, first off, they didn't tell us we ordered that stuff, but alright. Oh. Ah. Right, so it's this thing. Baylock's elixir. Okay, Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Oh, so... Spring wax cap. So we have to start making things for people now. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mountain cap, generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. I thought Bishop's parasol was... Isn't that for stomach pains and stuff? Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's Worry, often fatal. Antidote can be made using Royal Gentia. Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna start getting, Bethany Coleman. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Okay. And the offering presumably is Dranthian or whatever. Okay, so where... Let's see, where is this? I mean, I assume it's... Is it this? No. I was like, is it Kendall? No. Okay, well, it's near a river, presumably. So... It's probably pretty accurate. These things generally are, but there's not a whole lot. I mean, it really looks like this one, but the problem is there's no mountains, there's no other town right here. I mean, unless it's I mean, it kind of looks like that, but I don't think that's correct. It would actually make more sense if it was this. In the Grisdale Forest. So like right here. Just below a mountain. Okay. Should be right here. Alright, seems Beth has been Embersoul or Caldery. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Embersoul or Caldery. Caldery not well known. Applications in dark magic. Worship the huntress Arduina. Place the offering to ensure a successful hunt. Thin stem with small leaves. Or Embersoul. Thought to protect property, sometimes giving an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Okay, so we haven't identified either of these. Dark magic, but you know, flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Sanctuary would probably be better, right? Because if it's dark magic, hunt, what does that mean? They're going to kill it or it's going to kill them? Okay, so it's got lots of petals. Like this one, almost. Quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. So that's probably Embersoul. And then Caldery. Thin stem, small leaves. Dark purple flowers, okay. No. Maybe this one. Overpowering, sickly sweet. Thin stem, small leaves. Flowers are deep blue. I mean, it could be this one. but doesn't say anything about thin stem. I mean, it looks very much like it though, right? That really looks like it. If I had to guess, I would say this is Caldery. Caldery? Okay. Let's try the Ember Soul. I mean, you know, because you could say... It's hard, right? You worship Arduina. I mean, you know, Arduina could be like, well... You gave me what I asked for, so I'll protect you. She's the huntress, right? Or it could be, you know, this thing. I would say let's try Ember Soul. Right, it's an offering for Sanctuary. Okay, Ember Soul. Evulum, the scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Many short, pretty leaves, so probably that one. Pleasant fresh aroma. Probably this one. Because, I mean, we're running out of things also. Evulum. Okay, what's time? Wow. Time flew this time around. Let's give it a shot. And... Natalie Cooper. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they could take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some lark shine to drive them away if they come round again. Yeah. That's Weeping Bell, right? Yep, gold. Nope. Nope, that's different. Golden Light and Fool's Hope. Larkshine. Oh, yeah. Where is it? We got one of those. Because I looked at that and I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. Where is it? I will say I like this. I like where I'm like, oh, yeah, I have that plant. Where is it? Let me just look through all my plants. Like, I know what you need. I just don't know where I put it. Probably here, right? I'm wary of those spines, yeah. Releases sting barbs. Yeah, probably this one. Smart. Okay. Plant identified, book entry. Lyle of Neptune, also called Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Sparsely petaled pale flowers. Give off a strong scent. I mean, it could be that one. Sparsely petaled pale flowers. Gentle scent. Okay. Yeah, likely this one. Lyle of Neptune. Okay. Let's hit end day. We will get our truth thing. Or the card. I'm a little curious, like, what is happening with the story, because it's all kind of coming together now, which is pretty neat. Oh! In time, she learned the sisterhood has secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. 902, 803, X. 902. What does that mean? I mean, I'm sure it fits on the map. Like, what would be 902? I assume the 902 is like a town or something. Okay, I mean, that's... I assume the X is going to point to some random square, right? Oh, elevations? (902), 803. What, right here? Oh, maybe. Okay. Let's try it. Yes, sir. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. So what's the deal with these cards? Am I a psychic or something as well? Okay, whatever that one is. Let's do a couple of these. George Campbell. My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. That's, I mean, allegedly, yeah. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way, Weeping Bell. That sounds good to me. Was it this one? Okay. Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Round of yellow... smaller yellow ones. Like... what does that mean? Don't know. Not like that. Well, alright, let's get another person. Ennis Aylford. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. Okay. One of the Dreyer is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendrew. If he returns, give him some of this. He'll make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendrew. Let's help him on his way. Oof. Ah, okay. Well, hello, my Manny. What are we doing, my cat? Not Evulum. No. What was the one they just gave me? Lesser Mary Duck, I think. I would say yellow flower has a very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. I would say that I don't want to... I don't want to help this thing. And I would hope the fact that, you know, the Ember Soul, that I put that up there, means that I'm protected as well. Because if I betray the Seeds of Redemption, that would be bad, I think. Or if they know that I did, I think that would be bad. Amos Duncan. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. Okay. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. Ah, crap. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure they retain important information they will never forget. Okay, well... it kinda looks like that one. And this kinda looks like that as well. Like, how many of these... Alright, well, let's kind of move some of these around. Could be Mellow Glow. But no. No, probably not. Shimmerlung. Wandering. Bennett. That doesn't look right. Butterdale. Seems like it has way too many petals. You're talking like, I don't know, 18 to 20. Butterdale. Say this one probably that one. What is it, my Manny? What is it, my cute? You do have kitty food, but we'll check that in a second, okay? Possibly Ember Soul. Nope, because they're not pointed. No. No, Elderfinium. Huh, you know, it does look like there's actually not that many. I bet it is Winter Boar. That looks about right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 maybe. But this could have 8. Could be winter boar. I mean, we could certainly try brewing the stuff. Let's look on the top. Looking for petals. Could be eyebright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's probably eyebright. Right, because this... It doesn't have the crease like those do, and it's maybe almost has too many petals. That's fine, we'll put the winter boar over here. Okay, and then... No. Put that one. No. Well, I mean, I don't know what happens if you... Let's try it. Is there a specific order? Eyebright. And then whatever this one is. Let's try it. Yes, sir, we got it. Or at least, you know. And then the elixir. A pale blue liquid. I mean, it tells you right away. Okay. Baylock's elixir. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Baylock's elixir. I hope I spelled that right. We'll find out in a second. Don't worry, my manny, I'm coming, okay? I thought I put it in the... Oh, here we go. Baylock's elixir. Okay. Oh, I spelled that wrong, though. Okay. Alright, good enough. Yeah, we could stop here. That's fine. Manny needs something, and that's... I do not want to... You know... Do not want to keep him waiting, and I'm out of coffee as well. So, alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Yeah, you know, it's interesting.